When I play Minecraft, I only do the very normal things. I just play the game, I beat it, and then that's it. I don't do the extra things. If I play Minecraft now in a normal world, I would not do archaeology. I would not go out of my way to use cherry groves. I would not use bamboo. I would not do any of that. However, I'm going to do a basic thing, and I'm just going to do a normal Minecraft vanilla survival series, and I'm going to do those things. It's not a bad spawn. You know what? I can't say this is a bad spawn. It's a forest. It's got pumpkins. It's got dogs and cows. I could have started in a snow biome. So even though I said basic shit is not welcome, I do still have to do basic shit like breaking a tree. Because that is the most basic of basic things. Now, I'm not going to rush to do anything big this episode. I'd be surprised if I even got full iron armor. I just want to... I think I'm literally just going to do this as basic as possible. Just 30, 40 minutes of playing, edit it into a video. And that's literally going to be every single time I play this. But for now, we're just going to get some food. Because food seems to always be a main problem for me when I play the game, because as I said before, I always play the game in a rushed way, always try to beat it when I'm doing single player. I always rush to beat the game within the first 5 hours or so, which, I mean, really is not very interesting when you actually get into the full game. And you may think you're a weirdo for having Minecraft music on, but usually I play without it. I think it'd be a bit of a better change of pace to actually play with the Minecraft music on for once. With the pickaxe gone already, I'm actually going to do stuff with copper for once, you know, mess about with stuff like spyglasses. Just overall, have some fun, have it be really, really simple, and just enjoy my time. I think this... and there's a tiger biome next to Spruce Forest as well, but a massive mountain over that direction. And I think living next to an ocean is also always a nice thing to do. I don't want to go on a multi-hour journey just to find somewhere cool to live, so I think this would be a cool, decent place for a little starbase. For now, we're going to flatten this area out so we can make a basic little hut, put our sweet berries down, and live a simple life. I think I'm also going to try and maybe go a bit more ambitious with building things, because when I usually build things, it's usually a very basic style. Give a log pillars up, get some cobblestone on the bottom, and then some planks. That's usually all I really do. So, although that might just be my little starter base, my little starting house, I think further on down the line, if this goes any further than 2 episodes like every other time I do something like this, maybe I'll do a little bit more. Because I can already see some cool things going on around here. Like, there's a beach area over there, which could have some sort of lighthouse or something, even if I build like a little rock over there with it on. This little area over here, you won't want to always keep on swimming back and forth between it, so I could make a cool diagonal bridge going over it. Because to the dark oak forest over there, having some sort of cool dark oak building in the midst of it would be very cool, even if it's like some sort of tower on top of that hill over there. I've got some ideas already. Alright, well, I finished digging this area, however, I think I should worry about the fact that it is going to become night soon, so... and I've only got 2 pieces of white wool, so I'm going to find a sheep. And I'm going to kill it, so I can get the last piece of wool that I need for a bed. There we go, and we're going to get this coal while we're here, because... you know, we need some torches. Even if we do have the night vision toggle, which means we can see, I don't want mobs to spawn. I have some turtles on this beach as well, where I said we would build the, lighthouse. That's helpful, because my plan is to obviously actually play the vanilla game, instead of going and rushing through it, finishing the game, and getting bored within the first 10 hours. Mid-recording, I realised this is very different from the videos I usually upload with other people and the type of jokes and what I usually talk about inside of them, so this is what the next bit of the episode is about. This is going to be a lot different to a lot of the things I have uploaded to this channel, where it's with friends. It's rude jokes all the time, 9/11 jokes, bad jokes, boringness. This is probably going to be boring for a lot of people as well, because it's vanilla. It's just vanilla with shaders, and I'm going to go through every single feature in the game. Probably not every single feature. I'm going to go through a high amount of features in the game, and I'm actually going to complete them. I'm going to go to kill Elder Guardians for once in my life. Use Sponge for something. You know, maybe actually raid a woodland mansion for once in my life. I don't think I've ever seriously raided one where I've tried to not die. That is already the first day done, though, so I want to get moving on. I did say that obviously I don't want to be a basic person, don't want to build basic houses, want to go a little bit further with building. But as I have already said, first house, I'm not that fussed about it. It's not required to be interesting. It's simply a house to live in and survive for the first few nights until you get stuff like iron or more resources. Because the way I usually play Minecraft, right now, I would usually have a full stack of iron, full iron armor, iron sword, iron tools, iron everything. And I'd pretty much be done with the beginning of the game. Because usually I would not decide to really have a serious base. I'd chuck some chests down, chuck a bed and a crafting table down. The last time I actually did a survival world properly, where I went through things, I actually decided to like make cakes and stuff. It was probably on the PS Vita version. And that is kind of depressing. Anyways, we're going to basic house building time. There we go, we got a grass block. That can be useful for some time in the future. I could go with glass panes, but I think that's like the simple option. Do I want to go with glass panes? Could I think sometime... I mean, I know I'm going with glass here for that, so I'll put that there already. I know that doesn't look the best, but it's just so I can see the sunset, because that is why I've left a hole in the ceiling here, so you can also see it through there. So there's no point leaving that if I'm not even going to be able to see it whilst I'm inside of my own house. And then I think I'll use glass panes for this and that there. I had some people tell me that I should do this as hardcore, and the problem with that is that I'm not really a hardcore type of player. I wouldn't say, even though I've played this game for a very long time, I wouldn't say that I'm good at it in any sort of way. So, you know, I decided to go normal vanilla survival, but I also thought that I can't really do what I want to do if I'm going to do it as a hardcore world, because if I want to be able to play the actual game and go ahead and do the things I don't usually do in a survival, then I kind of want it to be not on a hardcore world. So if I do it on a hardcore world, then it's a lot harder to go ahead and actually get some things done. And plus, I don't really like the overall feel of hardcore. I don't think hardcore is something that's ever for me. I'm not really that type of player, which, I mean, I guess after I've already said that I speed through the game a lot isn't really something you'd expect, but it's just the way it goes for me, alright? I'm a little bit of a weird person. I think that's looking good so far. I mean, it doesn't look the best, but obviously I'm not a builder. I'm not very amazing at building. And this whole thing right now is a little test for me to see if I can become good at building, or become at least a little bit better at building. So, and also on top of that, if I can get better at editing as well. Because although this isn't a very editing intensive thing, any sort of being able to do any sort of editing is going to make you improve. That's kind of my thought process behind this. And I guess that's the exterior done. I mean, I think I may have made the roof a little bit too tall, but I did add a little bit of a cool wooden thing there. Maybe something else needs to go on the side of that, because I don't think it looks too terrible on this side, because it's got this extra little bit along here. But you may be wondering, what type of use will you have for a roof like this? Well, that's a good question. However, I believe I can just fit a few chests up there. I can fit a few doubles going along, and that would pretty much be my storage. Let's work on the interior. I think I want to actually use birch, which, in case I'd rather have used some there already, I want to actually use some birch, because I think birch is a wood that is hated on quite a lot, but it's not actually that bad. I mean, we literally have a cater in the game. I think the texture does look a little bit not the best. However, it could look worse, and for a flooring choice, it's honestly not the worst one you could use. We're gonna go with a basic oak door for both of them, I think. Yeah, I'll go for a basic oak door for both of these. I think I'll put that one on the inside. I'll put that there, and now we do actually need to make torches, because we don't want anything spawning right outside or anything somehow managing to spawn in the tight gap, which is inside. Now, if you know me, you already know I am not a very organized person when it comes to playing this. You know what? No, there's door's going on the outside. So, oh no. If you know me, you already know that I'm not the most organized person, but I'm willing to change that. I'm willing to change things of myself, and that is why, although it's ceiling storage, I'm going to try and actually make a little difference with myself and be a little more organized, apart from the fact that I'm an idiot. And, I forgot I meant to edit signs. Oh, that's crazy. Can I break this? I don't think I can. Well, I think I'll put a slab there though in a second. Oh, and we have hanging signs as well. I forgot about some of these new features. Making a interesting looking house. I wouldn't say it's the best looking, but it's already something slightly different based on the roof by itself for me, because usually I do a pretty basically shaped roof. But for now, that is the end of the third day, and we're going into the end of the episode as well, the end of the first episode. I'd say it's a pretty successful one, even if we have not even touched any iron yet. So, I don't want to be the cringe type of person to do it, but you know, give the video a like if you enjoyed it. Obviously, subscribe, because, you know, I'm very consistent with uploading and having a specific content style and specific content I'm uploading. Yes, I will see you again soon.